Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 240 pounds, representing the Northern Armory, the walking weapon, Josh Alexander!
Josh Alexander put this company on his back when a standard bearer was needed most. And last summer, Josh Alexander turned his back on the fans and TNA wrestling. Yet all along, he believes he is still the standard of TNA.
Santana was gone. Stay born nasty. The rotten apple don't fall from the wicked tree. Put depression out of misery. It lives in me, but I fight cause the light at the end of the tunnel will deliver peace. Be the epitome of left jab, right hook, fear and need. A reminder that we all gotta kill the weak mind.
And his opponent from the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Mike Santana!
Mike Santana began in this company as a part of the dangerous and iconic faction known as LAX. Santana and Ortiz, they redefined tag team wrestling here in TNA and eventually left in 2019 for a new opportunity. We as people are often limited by our own vision. How hard are you willing to work? How much are you willing to sacrifice? Santana often talks about his path of purpose. It took a Christmas wish from his daughter 2 years ago to set Mike on the path to sobriety. That had to happen long before he could ever chase his goal in this business, become the standard.
And Mike Santana has spent most of last year doing everything he could to do just that, to prove just that, including going through every single member of the system, one by one by one, including the face of the franchise, the current X Division champion, Moose. Mike Santana looks to knock off Josh Alexander, someone who defined wrestling here in TNA Wrestling for years. If Mike Santana can make someone like the walking weapon quit, what isn't he capable of?
In this matchup, there are no countouts, no disqualifications. The goal is to incapacitate your opponent to the point that they utter the words, "I quit." Alexander has had and won 3 I Quit matches in his career. Santana has never competed in an I Quit match.
Experience counts for so much in this game. I cannot begin to explain.
You can see early on how Josh Alexander is going to his technical acumen, trying to take this to the mat. This is where Alexander thrives.
And to that point, I mean, technically speaking, this is not a quote-unquote submission match in the traditional sense, but certainly if you can bend, break, and twist your opponent around, it's a lot easier to say, "I quit."
And the attempt there by Santana was to bring things outside. Santana wants to turn this into a street fight, so to speak. Josh Alexander diving back into the ring, telling Santana to get back inside.
That's exactly where Josh Alexander proved himself time and time again. That's how he rose to the top and became the blue chipper here in TNA Wrestling by getting it done within the squared circle.
Santana trying to compete here with Josh Alexander when it comes to the technical game, sending Alexander to the outside, right into the French commentary desk, and again, Alexander scurries back inside the ring.
You can think what you want of it. This crowd can boo all they want. This is a smart strategy from the walking weapon, no doubt about it.
Listen, Mike Santana's got the Texas crowd behind him tonight. The homage to Eddie Guerrero, part of your extended family, on his gear tonight. Meanwhile, one could make the argument Josh Alexander is the modern-day equivalent of TNA Hall of Famer Kurt Angle in this company nowadays.
Lord knows those two legends had a hell of a rivalry here. had a hell of a rivalry in their lives, and now spiritually that's getting picked up here with these two.
And this is the fight that Santana wanted.
I'm the face.
Watch this one more time. A 245-pounder putting it all on the line. This reminiscent of their days as tag team competitors. As I mentioned, LAX, Santana and Ortiz years ago, and the North, Ethan Page and Josh Alexander, the longest reigning TNA World Tag Team Champions. They started that reign at the expense of LAX in 2019.
No doubt about it. And finally, to your point, this spilling out into the zone that Santana wanted. And the crowd here in Dallas, they are gluttons to watch some punishment.
Remember, no countouts, no disqualifications. First man to say, I quit, loses.
And Tom, I'd like to draw your memory back to what I believe was the last time we saw Santana in Texas here for TNA. It was that Texas death match he had with JDC, and ask and you shall receive, Dallas, Texas.
That was a nasty, bloody affair in San Antonio. And we might get something similar tonight in Dallas. This is all legal within the confines of an I Quit match. Our referee, Daniel Spencer, has a microphone in hand to check on either combatant to see if they'll say I quit.
And this is a kind of matchup as hard-hitting and nasty as it's going to be physically. It's as much a mental game.
Whoa! He's going for the power bomb there. Alexander able to evade. Overhead belly to belly on the outside.
Nasty landing out there on the floor from Mike Santana. That padding doesn't have a whole lot of give. You saw the way Santana bounced.
And now Santana sent into the steel, steps hard on the outside. This is just the 14th televised I Quit match in TNA history. The first one, ironically, since the last Genesis back in 2021 between Willie Mack and Moose. This is a war of attrition in this match style.
Already very much living up to that illustrious, the infamous history of the I Quit match. And this crowd here in Texas was very few kind words for the walking weapon. Walking weapon.
And that chant made famous by Joe Hendry over the summer. Josh Alexander low blow Joe Hendry in the TNA World Title match with Slammiversary. That ticked off the fans. And it was talked about on the Countdown to Genesis by the Busted Open radio crew is that once Josh Alexander started losing and had come back from that surgically repaired torn left triceps, couldn't recapture the TNA World Championship, that's when the frustration started to build. That's when he turned on the fans in this company. Something straight out of the Heart Dungeon here. The figure four leg lock around the steel post.
You see, our referee Daniel Spencer asked Santana if he quit there in that compromised position. Santana saying no, willing to keep fighting.
Ooh. Trying to send Santana head first into the steel post, and instead, it's Alexander off of the steel.
But you see, look at the way Santana limping, the damage potentially already done there.
Try to strike out with that injured left leg. Now Alexander on the attack.
How's your boy doing now? You like this guy? Come on, how's your leg?
And that's where Josh Alexander lives, when he can isolate.
You quit. Oh, no.
Once again.
Alexander continues to target the left knee.
As I was saying, that's where he's dangerous. That's where he lives, when he can isolate, when he can target a limb, break a body part down bit by bit.
And if Alexander continues to exacerbate this injury, how badly does that hurt Santana the longer this match goes on, considering his offensive style?
It obliterates it. It takes it out of the game. And oh, wait a second. You talked about the inspiration of the late, great, infamous Eddie Guerrero now. Josh Alexander giving a dose of that here to Santana with a couple of amigos here in Texas.
3 amigos by Josh Alexander.
Alexander, once again, look at, you see Santana there trying to just stay on his feet, having a hard time with it.
Yeah, trying to put his weight on the right leg. It's just creating opportunities, unfortunately, for Josh Alexander. Using the top rope there. Santana was in perfect position, was going for that cross body to the back. Santana felt it coming.
And eyes in the back of his head at that one. Now, I don't know what Santana, I don't know what he's gonna do. I mean, the way these matches get so physical and can go all over the arena.
Straight shot right to the jaw. Oh, and Santana smashed into the apron where steel meets wood.
Do you quit?
Look at this.
Ref, get the hell out of my face.
That's Santana's way of saying no, he does not quit. The match continues.
The match continues, and so does the beatdown of Mike Santana, courtesy of Josh Alexander here.
I understand Mike Santana has a point to prove. You do have to think about career longevity in a matchup like this. It can take years off your career.
I mean, yeah, he may not have a chance to make it to that TNA world title that he covets so much. If he can't make it through this, these can be career shorteners.
We've seen how Santana never forgets. Over the summer, he was cost a TNA world title shot by the system. He dismantled the system one man at a time. When Alexander cost him a TNA world title shot at Final Resolution last month, Santana was fixated on the walking weapon. But this is what you have to deal with when it comes to Alexander.
The tenacity, the relentlessness of Josh Alexander. Hands wrapped around the waist, not letting go. How many of these can he string together tonight?
Santana saying no, trying to block it, standing switch. Alexander responds. Hold
Look
on.
out!
Oh, was going for the rolling buck 50. Look at the strength of Alexander.
Great counter there from the walking weapon.
Oh, kick right to the face with the good leg. That left leg, his plant leg, is giving him trouble, however. Oh! Crashes into the corner.
It affects everything he does. You know, again, to your point, especially the style Mike Santana likes to work. Fast, furious, sometimes high flying.
And now Santana leapt into that cannonball.
But every risk he takes like that affects that damaged leg.
And Santana is fixated on driving Alexander through that table.
Alexander damn sure knows it and is not gonna let that happen if he has anything to say about it.
Oh, it's going for a moonsault there, nobody home. Up onto the shoulders, oh, able to catch Alexander.
Santana.
Do you want to quit?
Josh Alexander smacking the microphone away,
That's
still
a no.
in this fight, yeah. Speaks for itself there. And now Santana maybe looking to spin the block here down in Texas.
Going for the STB. Oh, and it's blocked. Oh, wait a minute. Trying to strike out with that injured left leg. And now Alexander is going for the ankle lock.
Rolls right
Do you
through
want to
into
quit?
it.
No! No! Do you want to quit? No! God damn it!
Santana's hanging on. Santana's not going to quit.
But for how long? We know what a fighter Santana is, but still. Wait. Santana's boot came off.
We're talking about Eddie Guerrero a lot tonight.
That was a tactic. We know they've seen it in the past.
Oh my God! Santana just exploded through that table.
I don't quit.
Santana's not going to give up. That is incredible.
From the looks of this, Josh Alexander is going to have to beat Mike Santana. Perhaps to the point where maybe he doesn't have the ability to say, I quit.
Alexander breaking out another table here at Genesis.
If one was good, I guess two is better.
You could feel the frustration pouring out of Josh Alexander. What in the hell is he thinking with the steel steps?
Moving those extra heavy bottom set of the steps there. Something nasty on the mind of Alexander. Exhaustion, frustration here deep into this matchup. This physical, I quit matchup.
Do you want to quit? No, get out of my damn face!
Gonna take a hell of a lot more than that to put down Mike Santana, apparently, while Josh Alexander takes his time littering the ring with weapons, with instruments of destruction. Now what is on the mind of the walking weapon?
Honestly, how much more of this can Mike Santana endure?
You have to imagine, knowing Mike Santana as the man that we do, his body might literally give out before his
Do you
heart.
want to quit? Referee, get out of my damn face.
Again!
Oh, God, with a steel chair!
Right
Do
to
you
the
wanna
injured
quit?
leg.
No!
Oh!
Do you want to quit? You're gonna have to kill me, Josh.
That's what I was afraid
Oh,
of.
God, and now Alexander's incensed, like a madman smashing up Santana's leg.
Do you want to quit? There ain't no quit in my blood.
Good God! It's insane! Santana's laughing! Wait a minute, look at that. This has been the calling card of the Northern Armory for months. The zip tie.
Now looking to bind Santana. Ooh.
I use this on Santana at Final Resolution. Use it on Steve Macklin at Bound for Glory. Oh! Oh, now exposing the elbow.
Oh my
Bone
God.
on bone!
He's trying to beat Santana to the point where he may not be able to answer the referee's call.
Oh, God.
The deliberate nature, the nasty, deliberate nature of Josh Alexander here.
And again, I don't know how much more this Mike Santana can take.
Josh looked like he was considering.
Santana's busted open.
Alexander was looking for C4 spike. Maybe put this away for good.
Santana tasting his own blood. Again, can he continue to move forward?
That knee giving out, but the will carries on for Mike Santana. But how much longer?
C4 spike. What the hell?
How?
Wait a minute, that is a night ender. That is a match ender. No one's ever even remotely kicked out of the C4 spike. Santana stood right back up. Oh,
God.
He's going for a buckle bomb. Nasty landing there for Alexander.
Where in the blue hell is this coming from?
I can't believe where that came from. Again, no one's ever even kicked out of the C4 spike. Santana popped right back up, and now he's on the damn top turnbuckle. What, Santana coming down hard. That injured left leg, remember.
What the hell?
Good Lord, Santana, think about this. Oh, down goes Alexander.
Look at this, Santana coming to life here.
Santana with a splash.
A frog splash made famous in the heart of Texas.
A little Latino heat tonight at Genesis. Spin the block. Knocked his damn mouthpiece out.
Do you quit? No.
The STB knocked Alexander's headgear off as well.
How physical is this damn match?
Wait a minute. Santana's got the zip tie.
And turnabout is indeed fair play, especially in an I Quit matchup. Now, Alexander defenseless here.
Turnabout is fair play for the walking weapon. Another STB by Santana.
Do you want to quit? No.
The will.
I cannot believe it.
The will of both these men is on another level.
What are you willing to sacrifice to be the face of TNA?
What in the hell is going through the mind of Mike Santana?
Oh, dear God.
Wait, Alexander's defenseless there.
Santana with the cannonball through the table into Alexander.
Do you want to quit?
No. Alexander said no. He didn't quit after that. I can't believe it.
Take another look, the way Santana flying through the air, crushing the table onto the walking weapon. But Alexander continues to fight.
If you've been following Santana for years, you remember his days in LAX. That's a slapjack. Those are cue balls stuffed inside a sock.
That's a nasty way to...
Oh, good Lord! Oh!
Jesus!
You could fracture ribs! Oh my God, Alexander might have internal bleeding from this!
There's no might about it, look at him!
Do you want to quit? You'll never be the guy, Mike.
Jesus.
Hold on. No. Mike, think about this. Mike, think about this. Think about what you're doing, Mike. Think about what you're doing, Mike.
I quit.
Alexander quit. Mike Santana wins.
Here is your winner, Mike Santana!
Mercifully, admirably, this one is over. Mike Santana makes the walking weapon say, I quit.
Mike Santana said it himself. Alexander was going to have to kill me to put me down tonight. And Josh Alexander saw exactly how far Santana was willing to go.
Mike Santana has opened up publicly. This is a man who has faced demons that should have killed him, let alone made him quit. And he proved himself tonight.
Josh, get your ass up and face me like a man. I kept my word. I came to Dallas and said what I was gonna do. I kept my word. It's time for you to keep yours. Come face to face with the damn man and shake my hand. I'm a man of my word. I quit. I said I'd look you eye to eye and shake your hand. You're the standard of TNA now. I quit tonight, but I quit TNA too.
Whoa.
TNA Thursday Night Impact starts January 15th at 9, live on AMC.